Welcome to another exciting episode of Kept Connect with your Uncle Joe. And today, the queen of Kayamandi is not around. You know, she's chilling somewhere. But now, nonetheless, today we've got, I can say, the friend of the show. This guy is always around when we shoot. He's always behind the scenes and he's always hanging around. And he's none other than Rithabila.
Yay!
What's up,
What's
dude?
popping?
You good?
I'm good, man.
What's happening?
Like, super happy to actually be on this show. Like, I've been always craving, like being behind the scenes, shooting all this, And I was like, what? Fuck this, man. I really would like to be on this episode, and just see what's popping.
Yeah. And what's this now?
So I made this specially
Is it
for
special?
you. This is some Bombo Clad
team.
Rastafari.
Bombo Clad
All the way from Jamaica.
So guys, this is what's happening here. Richard decides to bless me with some weed.
Some really
So
good.
are we gonna smoke this after the show, or you want us to smoke
We can
now?
actually bless it as like now as we're doing this.
We will be able to finish the show though.
With this joint, I mean, we could try.
So guys, if anything happens, or if we start saying stuff which we are not supposed to say, it's not my fault. It's his fault.
Definitely.
See, it's before we start the joint. Okay, let's leave this guy here. He's looking beautiful, dude. I think you're actually good.
With rolling,
Yeah,
I can roll for days.
dude. I struggle. This is one thing which I struggle. So this is me when I let me tell you something. What happens to me when I smoke weed? So whenever I smoke weed, I don't usually smoke weed in the day.
Okay.
No, I do it when I'm sleeping.
Okay.
So I smoke weed before I sleep. Bro, when I smoke this thing, I sleep like a baby.
Shit.
Like 2 minutes, I'm gone. 2 minutes. I smoke 2 minutes. It's like having sex.
Oh shit.
I go. I don't struggle. So what I realized is, I think there are times when I used to have like a lot of insomnia,
Okay.
where I'm trying to sleep and I can't sleep.
Like nothing is happening.
And I was never that guy who smoked weed.
Yeah.
Right. So the other day I was like, let me just try it and see what happens. Yeah, well, then I took a shot. Done. KO.
Slaps.
Knockout, I'm gone.
Ooh.
I'm like, oh shit, this thing works.
Ooh.
Second time, let me try it again. KO. I'm gone. Alright, you know what? This is the remedy.
Done. This works for you.
This works for me.
The medicine. Yo, like I've been like smoking weed and I feel like I've been also like struggling from the same thing,
Yeah.
like trying to sleep, trying to focus on what you want to do, but every time when I would smoke weed, like everything just changes, like I focus better, my sleeps are like way better than I would sleep sober. Like if I would sleep without weed, oh my god, like I'll be turning on that bed trying
Tossing
to
a tin.
like to a point whereby I would actually want to like get out of the house, say it like at least not to say I'm addictive or anything.
Yeah.
But like that feeling, man, just runs away, And I just want to venture outside, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, streets of Kayamandi, you out there searching for weed. Oh my god.
I don't know how I don't know how I behave during the day.
Yeah.
Like, because I always smoke and sleep. You see, so this is gonna be my first time.
Smoking and just like relaxing.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah. So let's find out about who Rithabila is. I know you're an artist,
Yes, sir.
but basically, just to sum up, put you in one bracket.
Yes, sir.
What do you do besides coming here and be the man behind the scenes? You do all the setup, you do all the sound, you do everything.
Okay, so like with me, my story, to be short, like I'm a very like I don't know how to put this. Like I like to explore. If I could say that, I like to explore a lot. So I like supporting like local people, music specifically. So we're running this like mini YouTube thing called Black Ship Entertainment. So whereby we have like local rappers like close friends of mine, Mercy, you name them. So I would just like, you know, do that, and then I ended up like modeling through my girlfriend, you know, and then I was like skating at that time, like going crazy, you know, like just like so much things that were just happening at that time. But like, to cut it short, I'm just a person that explores a lot of things, especially if they have to do with like
creativity.
Yes.
So you thrive around creative space.
Yes, sir.
Makes sense. And I know. Okay, let me make this official. You guys, you possibly didn't know, and I didn't want to say, but anyway, this is it. Rita and Kama, you know, the first lady of Cape Connect, the queen of Kayamandi. So these guys are actually an item, and the fascinating thing is, these guys started off as friends. I think we spoke about it on one episode. You didn't know who we were talking about, but then this is what it is. This is what it is. So these guys, they started off as friends, and they did. For how long have you guys been dating now?
Now it's been like a lot, 7. Okay, we started off as friends, and then we went to 5 years dating.
5 years. So you guys have been dating for 5 years.
Yeah.
5.
And then 7, like us being together.
So from being friends and now dating, so it's like 7 years.
7 years. That's why sometimes I'm like, us dating, we start. It's been 7 years literally.
But you know, it's rare now because of you like young kids. How do you keep a relationship happening for flipping 5 years when some people can't keep a marriage for a year or two, bro?
Let me pass this. Like it's so
you need
nice.
to learn to pass. You see what is happening? This guy is just spoken.
I'm getting comfortable. No, man, like it's just that some other people don't believe. That's what I always tell them. Like, you need to believe and trust at all times. You understand? And I'm not saying that there's no temptations out there. There's fucking beautiful girls than the partner that I have. So you end up being like, oh shit, what if I could get something like that? But then yet, it's not satisfying as what you have back home. You see what I mean? For me, it just feels like you just want to live through life, yes, and just have multiple encounters in your life.
Yeah.
Whereas you can actually have one encounter and feels like you've met like so many chicks in the world. You understand?
What is that one thing which makes you stick to her, bro? You know what? Well, I think for me, I'm at a point where I'm like, I'm good with dating and being in a relationship with one girl, right? But I'm looking at your age, both of you. You guys, you're young, and being in Kayamandi, growing up in Elokshi, a lot happens, bro.
A lot.
Parties happen, bro.
A lot.
If you ever check the honeys in Kayamandi,
a lot.
Flip, bro, they're hot.
A lot.
You know what I mean? You walk in there, it's like you're in Esville.
Yes, sir.
You know, that's
yes,
S here.
Everywhere.
You know what I mean? So, and I'm looking at you, and I'm like, what is that? How? Or maybe you do cloth on the side and she doesn't know.
It could be that, but it comes to a point whereby I'm like, no, like she knows me that well that I wouldn't even like. I tell her not like, dude, there's this other chick, and she's like ABC. You understand?
Yeah.
And she's been trying to ABC, but like, this is where I am. you know. Instead of me saying that, okay, fine, fuck this chick, like, she knows, like, bro, I even get, like, approached by even gay niggas. I'm not gonna say I'm the handsomest nigga in this planet, but God gave me that beauty, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you get approached by so many people. She gets approached by so many people.
Exactly.
You understand what I mean? So, it comes to that point whereby I'm like, at first, yeah, it was a bit like, fuck. I know, like, especially when we started doing this modeling thing.
Yeah.
Fuck. There would be days whereby I'm like, shit, I don't even know what's happening. She flew to Durban alone, and I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck is happening in Durban? She's probably in, you understand? So there's such moments, but like you come to a point of saying that, no man, like, let me not be this person, let me not have these negative, like, don't have those thoughts.
Oh yeah, like insecure.
Yeah, leave them away, like, leave them.
Because at the end of the day, if it doesn't take someone the whole day to cheat, right?
Yes,
it doesn't take. Some niggas doesn't take them 5 minutes to cheat. You know, they're just that quick. So I think it comes back to do you trust your partner? Do you trust your woman who you in a relationship with?
Yes.
Right? Than you trying to be, you know, not to be secure.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You try to dig in. You try to find things. You start looking for things.
Yeah.
I think sometimes we need to trust our girls. We need to trust our women, unless or until she gives you the reason not to
trust.
Exactly.
Trust.
Because things will happen, bro.
Yes,
things
sir.
will happen.
Yes.
You guys are young.
Like I always say, sir. Like, in this relationship, I let you know that, bro. If ever you see something beautiful than me, something that could provide better than you,
exactly,
better than me, something that could make you love better than me, and like protect you the way that I did, then most definitely you're more than welcome to let me know. I think you're passing this very fast.
Yeah,
like, I'm like, this joint has been, guys, this joint has been with me the whole time.
Yeah,
like,
you need to keep it, because if I keep it, to that thing will smack me like now.
What? But like, so it's just that, man. Like, people just need to come to sense whereby they could trust the encounters. Like, trust the person that you're with. If this person doesn't give you much trust, there's no
point.
There's no use for you to actually be there.
Exactly.
You understand?
That's true.
Like, trust is something that is like something that I fight for.
I think that's the biggest thing in a relationship. Is trust. Because once the trust is broken, especially when niggas cheat and the lady finds out, it breaks that trust. And once the trust is broken, then a lot of questions, a lot of things will start happening around you guys.
Definitely.
Then I know sometimes when, even if you say I'm sorry, right? But this is like a broken glass.
Yes.
You can't put it together anymore, right? So trust is very key.
Like, it's very key. There's no way that you could lose any other like things, man. If you could give yourself that opportunity to say, you know what, I wanna trust you with everything I have. You understand? No matter what, like, I'm at home, she's at work.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
That's how your relationship, like, guys, I'm telling you this. If you could use this on your relationship and just say, you know what, with everything I have, I'll trust you.
So are you telling me that if we throw money, it's either to you or to her, you guys will still remain the way you are?
Definitely.
Pranks only give million.
Definitely.
Let's make $1 million. Let's go rob a bank somewhere.
Actually, I've been wanting to rob a bank, but like, that's just another thing, you know.
You know, I've talking about robbing a bank. I've seen haste happening, like clips on videos and stuff, bro. But now I've come to realize one thing: the haste which happened in Joburg and the haste which happened in Cape Town, they're two different
things.
Bro, the Joburg guys, it's movie. It's Mission Impossible made possible, bruh. When you see the guys in Joburg doing a money heist, you are watching a Hollywood blockbuster action movie, top Those guys, they get AK-47.
Netflix vibes.
Exactly.
Netflix vibes.
It's exactly.
Those guys are like.
And I think Cape Town there's less shooting, less guns in Cape Town.
Yeah.
And normally it happens where there are no people. You know, it happens in a highway where there's that. You know that zone where they know there are less cars and less people. That's when they hit.
And like for us this side, like here, Stellenbosch, Cape Town.
Yeah.
Like matter of fact, the whole Western Cape. These guys are well known with cameras. Like here, if you rob, there's like how many people? I would say 55% of people that done like heist in Western Cape have been successful. Most of them, most of them is like crazy, sir. I could tell you 2014 here, Detroit. If I'm not making, Detroit. So these guys, they come in cashing in the cash, not knowing that, oh shit,
boys
it's
around.
the day that the shit is. And like,
I've seen movies.
What?
These guys, they do movies.
What?
Sometimes you wonder, like, are these things happening?
Okay, like, I want to change this topic a bit. Now, there's this voodoo thing happening now in Johannesburg.
What's that?
Okay. Now people can't get shot. So
you shoot someone, but you can't kill them. Is that what you're saying?
That's exactly what I'm telling you.
How?
Now.
I've seen that in there's a movie which I watched, but it's an African movie. No, I think Idris Elba
is in that movie.
It's called.
It's a very old movie.
Where I can't remember the name of the movie.
Like
where he's like a soldier,
but
like a rebel. Yeah, when you were saying, I think it's either Rwanda. Yeah, it should be Rwanda or somewhere there. Where he was saying, "You'll be shot, and the bullets will not kill you." Blah blah blah. So I tell me what was happening there is now happening in South Africa.
It's been so like I went to a point whereby me when I see something I get so like. I want to know what is really what's happening.
Yeah.
So I watched this video. In fact, this movie, it's like a very old movie. We've watched it before. We are lovers of movies, guys. Like, that's one thing in fact, I think I should start posting movies, like, please. So these guys, like, they started like voodoo. Okay. And then it went to a point whereby, I don't know what creatures they worshipping or whatever these things that they're using to summon
like underworld stuff.
Woo! Bad stuff. So they came to a point whereby they wanted to conquer and get whatever. They used the muti, and then they got rid of those people.
Yeah.
So this muti thing ends up coming down from up there to Africa, and now all of a sudden it's in Johannesburg.
Yeah.
These guys just recently like released a video of them like this. This guy shot probably about like 6 times.
Serious?
6.
And what
times.
happened? Did the bullet stick or it just fell?
It just fell. You could see his chain moving as they shooting, like the wind. Because that bullet is traveling at some other speed.
Yeah. But did it hit him? Was there contact with the bullet?
He didn't bleed.
Shit.
His t-shirt didn't even. And then he picked up the bullets, and he showed them.
So these are things that are happening in Ethiopia.
What?
Okay, this is South Africa. South Africa.
Like South Africa is red now. Like we're living on another world. Like what? Man, I can tell you.
So what's happening in Kayamandi with art? What you guys doing? You have back home we used to have a place where artists will go hang out.
Yeah.
Usually mostly like an open mic session.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Where people just go there and bars on bars. Right? I don't know if you guys have got that arrangement, because I believe places like it's more like a recreation. Places like that, they help in nurturing the artists, and even you can go there as a promoter or as a record label boss or as a producer and pick up talent.
Yeah. No, like we do have one it's called Amazing. yes, then we have Amazing Unplug, whereby we could like you get art like poetry, you get what do you call this?
Like hip-hop,
Hip-hop,
freestyling.
Yeah, you know, and like a lot, man. To be honest, you get so much talent there, but it just includes, you know, art, you know, and then we just actually got invited. So we also doing like our own pop-up shop thing.
All right, our pop-up shop.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we have like thrifting with Wild Child, and then we participate in like bringing our clothing, like thrifting, you know, like introducing people into like, you know, you don't have to be spending a lot of money and etc. Yeah.
But do you think with the amount of I think the amount of crime like thuggery, shootings and robbings happening in Kayamande, do you think programs like that they take the youths off the street a little bit? Is it helping, or that's where deals are made?
Like it does help a bit, you know what I mean? I mean, now speaking, like Kayamandi is not as bad as like it used to be before, like at first, you understand? Like there's less shooting, there's less stabbing actually, but like people know where not to be. That's the other thing, you know. I know where not to be at a certain time. I know why I shouldn't be there at that specific time, you know what I mean? But I could meet these people during the day, you know, and still be like, what's popping? Smoke a cigarette with them. But I know at a certain time I need to be at home.
So we can simply say the Amazing program, what you guys do is it's taking the kids from the street, like roughly on a session, right? You got 1 gig. How many people do you guys usually have, like the crowd?
A lot.
Is it?
A lot actually, like a lot. So, but like since it was COVID,
oh yeah,
you know, COVID was just like effing us like apart. So we had to like get some, say 50 to 60.
That's a good number considering, you know, it's just something which is not advertised,
you know, and then
something which is happening in cars.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, but you get that, say by 9:30 to 10, all of a sudden 105 people. Yeah. Everybody.
And then that place people don't sleep. Yeah. Bro, I passed through
the city where people don't sleep.
I passed through at 1 a.m. I passed through at 2, and people are dancing in the street.
Our cousin brother was actually none of them in our yard slept last night. Through those low shedding vibes.
But they were still there.
They were still
parties
pumping,
happening.
Boom, boom.
You guys
boom,
are drinking,
boom.
especially weekend, Friday, Saturday. Kayamande is pumping.
Like, yeah.
Until 6 a.m.
What?
Bro, I passed through that place. I'm like, do these guys ever sleep? But now what baffles me is people are still robbed when people are walking around.
Bro, I can tell you before even like COVID, before COVID hit it, like I'm saying now 20, when we used to pub like pub and not give a fuck about danger, you know, because we were very well known and like them gangsters were treating us some type of way, you know, with respect and everything, like, nah, you guys are doing the most for Kayamandi. And then we went out that time, like at the taxi rank, they had like, from the circle, I can't even explain this, from the circle, taxi rank where they selling meat to the police station, up, full of human beings. People that you don't even know.
Is it?
Khayelitsha, Mbekweni. Now these are like...
people come all the way from Khayelitsha?
Yeah. Like notorious.
I'll never go to Khayelitsha. Guys,
what?
I say Kayamandi is dangerous, but I think Khayelitsha is where they manufacture and make and create all these guys.
I say this, I agree with you. On that one, I definitely
I can't be in Khayelitsha. Khayelitsha is bad.
We almost got robbed in Khayelitsha.
I've heard of there's Khayelitsha. I've heard of Krafontein. I've heard of, I think it should be Delft, right? I've heard of a place called Nyanga.
Nyanga. Fuck,
Right.
man.
That these are red zones. You just don't walk in there, and they can actually pick up that this guy is from here, he's not from here. They can just take
They
anything
can smell
anytime.
you. They can smell
that.
you, sir. They can smell you from a mile away. Like, let me tell you, like
I've got an invader.
like I have like a short story. So I'm coming from work, and then I'm like, you know what? I need a shoe. You see, I've been so there's this other thrift store in Cape Town, in Observatory actually, called Bang Bang. Like, please follow them. They are the most. So I went there, and then I got this nice, beautiful shoe I liked. It came with some beautiful box, and you know what I mean. So I happy. Go to the taxi rank. When I get there, I remember I left here like morning because I wanted to get back home like as soon as I could. So when I get there, the taxi's coming. It has a CL. In my mind, that's Stellenbosch. In fact, that is Stellenbosch because I know.
Yeah.
So I asked this guy, hey, Stellenbosch. He's like, yeah. This boy that opens the taxi, you know. Okay, fine. I jump in. I go to the back seat. I'm like, I'm going home. When I'm checking, man, this track is not.
We're not going home. It's taking you somewhere else.
So in my mind, I'm like, no, man. Taxi guys are like this. Maybe they're
running away from the police.
So I'm like, no, man. Maybe this is how this shit is going, you know. To only find out, I'm seeing a board. Philippi.
Shit.
Whoa.
And Philippi is one other place. Dangerous, bro.
I don't even know how to say this. Like, when I landed, I got rid of my shoebox because it was too glittery.
It was
like,
carrying something obvious.
Oh my god.
So they took the shoes?
No, listen. I take the box, I get rid of it.
Oh yeah.
I'm at the taxi rank, you see. Before I got rid of it, I asked like, hey, so I'm here now. What am I supposed to do? Is there a taxi that's going back to Stelly? They're like, no, it's only gonna arrive 1 o'clock. I'm there 11:30. So I'm like, you know what, it's fine, I'll wait. Then they're like, but there's a taxi that's coming from Belleville. Then you can grab that one, Stellenbosch, get back home. Okay, fine. But when I get there, you can also, your soul can smell these guys from a mile away. I'm like, shit. So I went back behind this taxi, got rid of my shoebox, got plastics from Pick and Pay and Usave, put my shoe in there, and then it just looked like some useless. Bro, those places are notorious. That's my point.
Those places are really crazy. I've heard stories. There are certain places where I can't be.
Definitely.
There are certain places where I can't be. And what do you think about? You know what? I hate discussing this issue, but I know. Okay, we'll talk about it next week anyway.
What issue is that?
Who are we bringing on the show? Let's change it. It's a bit tricky. Who are we bringing on the show next week? Are we getting any artists in our bearing? Oh, do you think maybe the next shows?
Definitely, we can try that, to be honest. I mean, I would even love from you guys to tell us like what you guys think of
Kayamande.
What's popping. You know what I mean?
Kayamande guys, I haven't seen the Kayamande guys subscribing also. So they need to subscribe. You guys, if you're from Kayamande, this is your show. Subscribe
guys,
and like.
Please, just follow.
These are your people.
Please, let us know what's popping. We want to let you guys what's happening, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're definitely going to let you guys know. In fact, there's going to be a show at Amazink. I think it's on the end of the month, actually. I'm just not sure what the date, but I'll DM you.
Cool, just DM me. Then we can put it on the comment section.
Definitely. So we'll let you guys know what's popping at Amazon. Music, art, poetry,
everything. Yankee.
Everything will be there. Black people, guys.
You guys continue doing that. I think it's an amazing project what you guys are doing. Yeah. And don't stop. I know it's difficult as an artist to blossom in Cape Town. You have to move to Joburg for you to make it. That's what I realized. Most of artists, but I think it's like everywhere.
Yeah.
A big home, I know, for you to make it, you need to be in Harare. than in Zimbabwe, than in Blaawai, in all the other small cities. You have to be where it's happening.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
yes, sir.
And same thing here. But with the amount of people in Cape Town, I think it's a place where, as an artist, you can grow and thrive because the numbers are good. The fans you can always get. I know young CPT is possibly the biggest artist in Cape Town.
Definitely.
I don't know if there's anyone else.
No ways. There's nobody at all.
But I've heard is it Musiswa? She's from Cape Town, eh? Musiswa is from Cape Town. Yeah, Musiswa is from Cape
I
Town.
think I know her.
It's just that, don't tell me you don't know.
No. Like sometimes it's just that like I listen to. Like,
she was on that song.
oh, you see, she's from. Okay, guys, I'm not being rude. I'm just trying to.
And
say
I know
that,
she's from Cape Town.
Yeah, like.
See, so I actually know more music in Cape in.
Her music is not my type of music.
I don't have a type of music actually.
You
know, I listen to almost everything. Like I listen
to everything, but there are some songs where I'm like, my ears can't be touching this at all.
So let's cool. Then let's do it. Let's bring someone in. We hear what they can say in their views.
Definitely.
But then, you guys, you have my support. Otherwise, guys, oh, thank you so much. You always be here. This is a friend of the show. He's anytime he's here. So basically, you will see more of his face.
Definitely. I'm actually like, thank you so much.
He's there on every production. But otherwise, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and please continue to subscribe. Boom, we out.